to math, lesson 14.2, represent decimal subtraction. I can use concrete models or drawings to represent decimal subtraction. Spark your learning. Adriana monitors the growth of a bamboo cane. How much does the bamboo cane grow from day 5 to day 9? Use a visual model to help you find out how much the bamboo cane grows. Draw to show your thinking. So basically, we could technically just line up our decimals and do that, right? Okay, but they also would like a picture model. So we need to draw flat with 100 boxes. So we need 10 longs. Let's do it. We need our 10 longs, and then we need to go 10 horizontally. Okay, then what was our total? So how tall was the bamboo cane at the end? 52 hundredths, right? So we need to color in 5 longs. And then 2 small cubes by themselves, right? Okay, and remember lightly colored in so you can see. Okay, then we would add or subtract to find the difference. Subtract. So then we're going to take our pencil and they need to get rid of what? We need to get rid of what? What was it originally to start with? 3/10, right? So I'm going to circle 3 longs, right? And then cross those out because we got rid of them. So what are we left with? How many longs? 2 longs and then 2 small cubes, right? Okay, or 2 dots. So we don't have a hole. So then 21, right? Because there's 10 little cubes in each long. And then, not 21, 22. 22, so 2200 millimeters? Not millimeters, but meters. Build understanding. Nathan uses a piece of bamboo to make a bamboo flute. In order for his flute to play in the key of F, he needs the flute to be 4/10 meters long. How much does Nathan need to cut from his piece of bamboo? Use base 10 blocks to help you find how much Nathan needs to cut. So basically, you could just use the longs, right? Okay, the ones that have 10. So is the length that he needs to cut less than or greater than 1 meter? How do you know? Less than, right? Okay, so less than. Because we're going to do what? Are we going to add or subtract? We're going to subtract, and both of those original numbers are already less than 1, right? Okay, so less than because both of our original numbers are less than 1. And when we subtract, we will get an even smaller number. Okay, so what base 10 blocks do you use to show 7/10 and 4/10? So we would use the what? So we would have 7 longs, right? And 4 longs. Describe how you can use your base 10 blocks to find how much Nathan needs to cut. Do you need to regroup? Explain. So we said we would have 7 longs and take 4 longs away. We would not need to regroup because we are not dealing with any other place values. Letter D, how much does Nathan need to cut from his piece of bamboo? How does your answer compare to your answer from part A? So basically, we're going to have to do what? Take 7 10 minus 4 10s, which equals 3 10 meters. Priya and Nathan compare the weights of their flutes. How much more does Priya's flute weigh than Nathan's flute? Draw a quick picture to represent the weight of Priya's flute. So Priya's is 3 81/100 ounces. So how many flats would we draw? 3, right? How many long? 8. And how many small cubes? 1. How can you find how much more Priya's flute weighs? Draw to show your thinking. So we need to put that she has 2 or the 3, right? Okay, and then the 8. And then 1, right? Okay, now, like I told you the other day, we work right to left, right? So for Nathan's, he has 2 and 7,500. So do I have enough hundreds to get rid of 5? No. So what I need to do is, I need to circle this and mark it off and turn it into what? 10 more small cubes, right? So now I have a total of how many? 11. Now can I get rid of 5 of those? Yes. Okay. So I can circle this and get rid of 5 of them, right? Okay. Now I need to get rid of 7 tenths. Can I get rid of 7 tenths? Can I have 7 longs? Yes. So that'd be all the rest of it, right? And then, no, I don't have to do anything with the flats yet because I had 7 longs. So then, now I have to get rid of 2 ones. So can I get rid of 2 flats? Yep, so I just put an X on them. Okay, so describe how you regroup. So basically, okay, so we had to take 1 long and turn it into 10 small cubes. How much more does Priya's flute weigh than Nathan's flute? So we're going to go along. Do you have any flats? Yes, so 1 decimal. Do we have any longs? No, so we have to put a 0 there to hold our spot, right? Okay, and then do we have any tenths? I mean, not tenths, hundredths, sorry. 6. So 1 and 600 ounces. Okay, check understanding. Paula's kitten weighs 2 and 1/1500 pounds. Ian's kitten weighs 3 and 3200 pounds. How much more does Ian's kitten weigh? Draw a visual model to help you find your answer. Okay, so we need to start with what first? The 3 and 3200. So we're going to draw 3 flat. How many longs? Bless you. 3. And then how many small cubes? 2. Okay. Now, do I have enough? So then we're working right to left, right? Okay. So I have 500. Do I have enough small cubes to do that? No. So we are going to cross out one of these longs and draw 10 more, right? Okay. Now I need to get rid of 1 long. Do I have enough longs to do that, or do I need to change my flat into 10 longs? No, I have enough longs, right? So I can cross off one of those. And then I need to get rid of how many flats? 2, right? All right, so then there's my answer. What do I have left? So I have 1 flat. How many longs? 1. And how many? Oh, we forgot to get rid of our small cubes, guys. So I should have circled what? 5 of them. And then how many small cubes do I have left? 7. So 1 and 1,700 pounds. Okay, so we might run out of time as we're doing this, but we would still finish the page, right? So on your own, a recipe requires 5 pounds of apples. Marcel leaves his apples and does not have enough. How many more pounds of apples does he need? So he needs the 5 pounds, and then he needs, that's what he has so far. So we need to figure out how much more he needs. So how many flats would I draw? So 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need to break one of those flats into what? Into 10. So I'm going to cross one off and then draw 10 longs, right? Okay, now do I need to have 100? Yes. Do I have any 100? No. So I need to cross off one of these hundreds and draw 10 small cubes. Okay, now do I have enough to subtract all that? Yeah. Okay, so how many hundreds do I need to get rid of? 5. So I'm going to circle those and put an X on it. How many longs do I need to get rid of? 6. So I count 6, and I'd have 3 left, right? So put that in a box and cross it off. And then how many flats do I need to get rid of? 3. 1, 2, 3. So what am I left with? I'm left with 1 flat. So 1. And how many longs? 3. And how many small cubes? So 1 in 3,500 pounds. Number 3, use tools. Use the decimal line to show the difference. So we would basically color in how many of those? So 6 longs. So 6 longs and 4 small cubes. Okay, then they wanted us to get rid of 1,700. So we are going to cross off 7 small cubes, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1/10 is how many more small cubes? 10 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I got rid of that many. So do I have a whole flat? I never had a whole flat, right? So 0, decimal. How many full longs do I have? 4. And then how many of that next one do I have? 7, right? So my answer is okay. Subtracting use base 10 blocks. So I would draw how many longs? 9 longs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get rid of 2 of them. So I'm left with how many longs? 7. So 7/10, right? Because I didn't have any flats. The next one, how many flats would I need? 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many longs? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Working right to left. How many longs do I need to get rid of? Do I have enough to do that? Yes. So how many do I get rid of? 3. So put those in a circle. Mark them off. How many flats? 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm left with 3 flats and 1 long. So my answer is 3 and 1/10. Next one, how many flats? 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,